Hello Raiders fans, welcome to today's big update. The Raiders have finally found the stability they so desperately needed at linebacker, and a big part of that is due to Robert Spillane. Before you continue, leave a like to support this video. It doesn't cost anything and it helps us a lot. We have a goal of reaching 1,000 subscribers here on the channel, so help us out with your like, and if you're new here, take the opportunity to subscribe. Thank you. It's no coincidence that Antonio Pierce won the full-time head coaching job after the 2023 season. The Raiders' defense has taken an impressive leap forward under his leadership, and Spillane has been one of the pillars of that success. The defensive unit, led by Patrick Graham, had one of its best statistical campaigns in recent years, and team captain Robert Spillane was one of the main reasons why. The middle linebacker not only brought consistency to the sector, but also shone in the most decisive moments of the 2024 season. And if there is one word that defines Spillane's last campaign, that word is impact. The 2024 season was another great chapter in Spillane's career. In a year in which the Raiders suffered from a series of injuries in the defensive sector, the veteran linebacker stayed healthy and was one of the team's great difference makers. He was present in the most important moments, raising his level of play precisely when his team needed him most. His best moments came especially against the ground game, where he demonstrated his characteristics as a safe and accurate tackler. However, his ability to make plays against the pass also drew attention. One of the most notable plays of the season came in Week 2, when the Raiders surprised and beat the Baltimore Ravens. When everything seemed that the Ravens would take control of the game, Spillane came up with a crucial interception that helped seal the victory for Las Vegas. And this wasn't an isolated incident. Later in the season, against the Atlanta Falcons, Spillane had another game-changing moment when he intercepted a ball as the Raiders marched down the field, holding a lead. Plays like these proved that he wasn't just a solid linebacker, but a true difference-maker for the Raiders' defense. While the big moments alone are evidence of Spillane's impact, his numbers only reinforce his value to the team. He reached double figures in tackles in an incredible 8 games over the course of the season. He also contributed 2 sacks and 7 pass breakups, showing his versatility as a defender. When we look at his overall numbers, it becomes even clearer why Spillane is one of the most underrated linebackers in the league. Pro Football Focus ranked him the 8th best linebacker out of 189 eligible linebackers against the pass, with an impressive grade of 87.3. And his performance against the run game was even more impressive. Spillane racked up 158 combined tackles, 3rd most in the NFL. He also had an incredible streak of 5 straight games recording 10-plus tackles, leading the league in that span. A reliable, dominant linebacker who always shows up in the big moments. That's the best way to describe the Raiders' number 41. With all that impact, the Raiders now face a big decision. The 2-year contract Spillane signed before the 2023 season is coming to an end, and he will become a free agent on March 12th. The team will have to make a strategic decision, as it's not just Spillane who is hitting the market. Several other defensive players are also facing expiring contracts. However, if there's one name that should be at the top of Las Vegas' priority list, it's Robert Spillane. The Raiders' defense has found stability, aggression, and consistency with Spillane leading the unit. Letting a player of his caliber slip away would be a huge mistake for the team. It remains to be seen whether the Raiders will recognize the importance of the linebacker and do what is necessary to keep him wearing the silver and black jersey for more seasons. The Las Vegas Raiders are at a crossroads in the NFL draft. With the 6th overall pick, the franchise is looking to secure a quarterback to lead the way, but that position may not be enough to land a big name. However, a new report suggests that the Raiders may be preparing a bold move to change that scenario. According to Josh Edwards of CBS Sports, Las Vegas would be willing to move up in the draft by trading with the Cleveland Browns for the 2nd overall pick. And the target? Shedeur Sanders, quarterback of the Colorado Buffaloes. With Cam Ward off the board, it creates a bit of urgency for other teams to be aggressive if they feel Shedeur Sanders is worth that high pick, Edwards wrote. Let's say Cleveland isn't sold on the quarterback, but the Raiders are dead set on Sanders. They recognize the need to position themselves ahead of the Giants, who are also looking for a quarterback. In that scenario, the Browns would be a willing seller, and the Raiders would make the necessary offer. The Raiders' relationship with Sanders is nothing new. For much of the season, when the franchise seemed headed for the #1 overall pick, the consensus was that Las Vegas would select the 24-year-old quarterback without hesitation. But a few upset wins late in the season cost them that prime position, putting the Raiders in a quandary. Now, the question is, will Sanders still be available at number 6? Experts speculate that the player could naturally move down in the draft, as his value has declined slightly recently. But there are major obstacles in the Raiders' way: the Tennessee Titans, Cleveland Browns, and New York Giants, 3 teams in desperate need of a quarterback. It's hard to imagine all of them passing up the opportunity to select Sanders. What's more, even a franchise like the New York Jets could enter the fray and move up in the draft order, leaving the Raiders in a tough spot. If Las Vegas truly believes that Sanders is the future of the franchise, then an aggressive trade seems inevitable. Without this move, the chance to secure the quarterback may simply disappear before your eyes. Leave your comment now. Until next time.